We have a ghost in the theater named Simon.
Heard a lot about Simon, actually. Simon's been around since my freshman year, way before us, all the way back, but he's kind of talked about, but people don't share stories because like what you go through is kind of unexplainable always.
I heard that she fell in love with someone from here, from Henderson, and she's from OBU, and the relationship didn't work out much, and she ended up killing herself during homecoming week. I think she's real. I don't want to encounter her or anything. I don't think she would hurt anyone, but it's kind of freaky to think about. I believe in ghosts. I've always believed in ghosts, and I'm just scared to see her whenever she comes during homecoming week.
So I've heard different things about the lady in black. I've heard that she was an OBU student, or maybe she was a Henderson student, but I know that there was like across the ravine relationship kind of thing, and she got her heart broken and she threw herself and like killed herself and different things like that. And so she comes back and haunts the Smith dorm.
The lady in black is from OBU, so kind of like a rivalry type college love thing, and she basically threw herself down the elevator shaft, so she killed herself, and now she haunts the Smith Hall.
You don't really know much about him. You know that he's nice and that he's friendly, but we don't really share ghost stories. Like, you get kind of told a little bit about it, but I wasn't told of any kind of ghost stories that the upperclassmen had when I was a freshman, but you knew that there was a ghost in Arkansas Hall somewhere.
His name is Simon, and he like kind of haunts the theater hall, and he just like plays pranks a lot. And I think you can hear him crying or something, or looking for his lost love.
Back in my freshman year, we have this project we do for my stagecraft class that has to do where you take a picture and you blow it up and you put it onto a canvas. And we were doing that, we were working late, it was probably like 2 a.m. And we just hear this big crash in the house, which is in the auditorium, Arkansas Hall. And we look over there and it's really weird. And the next thing we know, we see chairs moving, just some of the chairs like bouncing and things like that. And we all just like left. We just like ran out of it. And we came back and nothing had moved, like nothing had like changed from there. But like there was no one there. It was just us like at 2 a.m. So it was really weird. And we were like, maybe it was just someone messing with us, but to this day, I still think it might have been Simon.
I personally have not had an encounter with the lady in black, but I do have a friend who's a couple years older than me. When she stayed in Smith, don't know if it was the lady in black, but at random times in the middle of the night, the top of her wardrobe would pop open and it would just happen like every night for like a week, and then it would stop. And so she would bind it shut and it would still like pop open. So
yeah, a couple of people have had encounters with Simon. I know that one time after rehearsal, we end rehearsals around 10 o'clock, and so the stage managers, which was me and one of my friends named Nick, we were staying after to clean up rehearsal and put everything away, and we had turned off the lights, and we went across the stage to kind of check on something, and Nick felt a tap on his shoulder, and it was on his left shoulder, and I was on his right side, like a little bit further away, so it was like definitely, it couldn't have been me. And he was like, Maggie Lee, did you just touch me? And I was like, no. And then, so he was like, all right. And I am such a scaredy cat, like I hate being scared, and so I was freaking out, of course. And so I like started to leave, and then as soon as I started to leave, I felt something, like just something shifted. And I just was like, oh, okay. I need to leave now. And like Simon's super nice, like of like what people have said, but I was just like, I can't, I gotta leave. I'm not necessarily scared of Simon, I respect him from a distance. I don't really want to like ever encounter him again.